Matt's excited, doing tons and tons of donuts. And he should be excited. Race 2, starting now. Get ready, EU Division 3, Round 5 in Week 2, here we go. Those four-wheel drive cars, those Lambos, are just monsters off the line, so Matt Taylor gets an early lead. Into turn 1, has everybody made it clean? I don't know, Ping of Phone might have been unlucky and caught some contact. Although, right at the back, Ferret is probably the most unlucky, it looks like. You can probably see what happened to him, but he's going to have some catching up to do. Already his Astro Boy has gotten a couple of bangs in it. Oh, maybe because Ping of Phone has stopped. He realises he's caught some contact and is now given the place back, which now puts him at the back of the field. So we'll focus on the rest of these 5. Matt has Corn all over the back. Matt's taken an aggressive defensive position. Still looking to maybe find a gap on the inside of these turns. Be careful, buddy. Shaking the tail end it out like that is not clever. So now we're looking to maybe see if R2 can recover from having the best car at the start of these races. Compared to the other four-wheel drive cars, these front drives just don't get a bite. Ow! There'll be some words after that, I think. Stewards! Yeah, so that comb does make this Volkswagen really work. Matt's going a bit wide, making out too out of it. Corn has recovered. Maybe Matt is using more than just his elbows to stay out of it all. Oh my word, this is very, very bunty. Now, has none of these drivers come out with a penalty? I'm not sure. There's a lot of bunting and argy-barge. Stewards. And one of my own personal friends, WWE Creative Gaming. I try to watch as much of the Tekken Top 8, but we'll discuss that another time. Free to discuss that any other time. Right now, we've got this race 2 of EU Division 3 is very tasty with a lot of content, a lot of stuff for our stewards to look at. Some good camera work. As it was, R2 is the biggest beneficiary. Sticks in first place. With Matt and Colin behind, and Dave. Let's give some love to our backfield. Our team Predator Boy. Well, actually, in my view, Tekken and Gran Turismo are on the same level. I also stream Tekken sometimes, so that's why he's on about. That's what my friend is on about the Evo tournament that just happened. There'll be time for Tekken when I actually play Tekken. Meanwhile, see what I write on Team Predator Dave. Certainly running better than last time, holding on 4th place. Carrying out the chase on the Calm and the guys ahead. And how about we get a hand for Tizio, holding it up for 5th place at the moment, but Ferret is catching, to be honest, as a rate of pass. It's just amazed to see the start of this race, just all the formal drives, the Lamborghinis get such great starts compared to the other cars. We had Ferret with a huge moment. Back, giving Tizio a bit of breathing room now. This is a party, this is EU Division 2 party. I don't sound like I'm on a party right now, but I can't have a party at this moment. Now that Ferret is at its moment, Pingerphone could be catching up. Back for the wooden spoon developing here. Careful R2, careful. Yeah, I hope everybody appreciates us doing this very late organised stream of EU Division 3. These guys definitely deserve their time in the stream spotlight. As we see, maybe another battle has developed. So maybe a nut in there, but Corm does have the position on that. He does control that Scirocco very well. And he's got another penalty to burn. I did see him go wide at one of those S sections. Not enough for Tizio to fully overtake, but he is a lot closer now. Can Tizio do some... pull off some insane stunts here? Tizio overtake Team Predator. Dun dun dun. Let's see what's going on. Whoa! Just caught that just in time. Matt has had an awful time at turn 1 there. Start of lap 6. Something truly awful happened to Matt. Now all the ground has been lost. It's a battle, you would think, for 3rd place now. Meanwhile, Calm now he has to focus on trying to close the gap to R2. There is always your next season to be able to come on. In fact, sign-ups will be live for Season 8 very soon, so please keep tabs on the Discord if you haven't already. Don't worry about being slow on your first time, everybody's got to start from somewhere. Somebody starts out, learns from everybody else, and you never know. You could be one of our best one day. You just don't know until you give it a try. So they've made it around the turn 1 of our final lap. Have the 2 leaders further back. Can Dave bring glory? A bit of glory for Team Predator today. As Tizio gets a punt into the wall. I don't think he was forced there, he just made a mistake. But Matt here has got Dave all up his trunk. The Audi and the Lamborghini in tight. In a tight battle on the track right here. There's probably a difference in power even with the balance, but there's a lunge, there's a move, there's a dive. I don't know how clean that was. I have no idea how clean that was. Just in time to see R2 take number 2 of his wins and climb to 2nd place. Go further up and... oh wow. Oh wow. So in the end, the same top 3 as you were. But now Dave picks it up and gets 4th place. See Ferrets take 5th, Bengalthorn is 6th. And our long little Italian boy Tizio has to burn off a penalty before taking 7th place. Well, since we don't have that many races in today, points for 7th place are still worth quite a bit. Obviously not as many points as 1st place. It's another win for R2 there. I'm going to get ready for race number 3, which will be double the length at 14 laps, worth 1.5 times the points. Then afterwards, we have got our King of the Karts going. So everybody get prepped. Take your breaks if you need to get some refreshments. And we'll be back in a few minutes for the start of race 3. Race 3 starting now. Get ready. Choose you guys to support. I suspect some of you already have. It tells me there are 7 cars on the grid, but I only see 6. Hopefully Tizio will magically appear. And there we go. And let's start again. Like it has been for the past 2 times, Matt gets an awesome start on that 4-wheel drive Lamborghini. Ferrets will be the one to try and take him on the inside, but not quite. More importantly, does everybody make it through the first turn? Just about. Tizio has a little bit of a slide on his way through, but that was a clean turn one this time. Doesn't set anybody up poorly for these next 14 tours of this Maggior shortened version. I can't remember exactly what layout this is called. It was like magic. Everybody was well behaved. That's my camera. Yep. So now this will be a bigger ask for how well these guys can manage both their fuel and their tyres. They don't want them too chewed up when they get to the closing stages. Just go and get the inside on Ferrets. Maybe the inside on Matt as well, but just a tad too much behind. Probably just as well, we didn't want any contact out. As I say that, oops. Big oops. Stewards. Can't possibly get away with that further back. Something happened there as well. Big was also involved in something. And our boy, R2, winner of the past 2, now finds himself at the back of the field. There must have been some misdemeanors happening in the final turn. So now R2 has it all to do if he wants to take all 3 of the league wins this week. It did look quite weird. Let's pay attention to our leading pack. So Corn's chance to run away with something, although using that to run wide instead. Doesn't run away with it. And now can Dave mount the pressure? Probably will do. Maybe Corn got a small, not even that, or maybe he's just defending the inside for all it's worth. Dave trying to muzzle his way back. The next corner is on the inside though. Might lose out to Matt. That looks buggy as well. I think Matt came off the most worse for wear for that. That wasn't very clear. It wasn't very clear what happened. Away goes Pinafore with R2 chasing up the rear. So Corman Scuracco has the track pretty much all to himself. How long will this last? He is a very controlled driver of that Scuracco. But ripping pieces to some of the stuff that's happened. In turn 1, the first lap looked pretty clean, it's just later turns. Maybe a bit of thirst, as Strong Timo says in the chat. Just a tiny little bit. So boys, don't forget, if you have either Norex or me added, you can start joining this room There is plenty of space for the upcoming King of the Cards. So if you want to join in on that madness and come away with the true badge of honour from tonight, get yourselves in here. As we start lap 4, Corm still leads him away. He's got 3.7 seconds, roughly. On to Dave and Ferris behind. You can really tell that Dave has been in the walls. Look at all those scuff marks showing up against this black Team Predator livery. Don't let it get too much to your head. See that Dave reps all kinds of teams. He's repping the Team Predator, and he's also got Hellabanda on his back for the Rising Sun series, which will be starting this weekend as well. Also streamed on this channel, so get ready for that. 10 PM roughly Japanese time. Equates to about 3, maybe 2 PM British time, and about 9 AM on Eastern. Corm was built up that gap at the start of lap 4, it was 3.7, now up to 5 seconds. But Dave has second pretty comfortably at this point in the race. Don't mount that sausage too much. I know these guys probably like a lot of sausage, but this is just probably just friendly teammate berating. Now Ferrets holding third at this moment in time. Clean out of that corner. Matt has it all to do if he wants to recover and get a good position. He's got Tizio behind. Now they both use the same car. I just think maybe a bit of inexperience on Tizio's part. Just means that Matt maybe just has a little bit of an edge. Interesting that Tizio decides to go into a different line down the straight. I assume he doesn't want to be drafted by the chasing group behind him. He's going to make sure he doesn't hit the wall too much. I do race in divisions. If you saw the EUD2 last time, I was the guy racing under Gerbilface, the sole Peugeot RCZ. I did my best. But yes, I do. I'm in EUD2, so you can watch me either on the next EUD2 stream this coming Friday, twitch.tv/dizzyfunk, as always, I think it'll be Dizzyfunk because Rush is still on holiday. Don't forget, for all that, later on is the North American Division 3 coming up. This will be the same course, but a completely different cast. And that's over on Dizzyfunk's channel as well. And then after that will be the EU Division 1, the stacked EU Division 1. You do not want to miss that. Well, that plugin's over. I missed the move from Bingerphone on Tizio, so he's up to 5th now. Do whatever. Okay. This is lap 7, approaching the halfway point, and only now has R2 from the back of the field managed to catch up with Tizio. If he goes wide like that, possibly through there as well, he won't do that much good. It's hard for me to watch the league racing live most of the times, just because at the time, like EU stuff will be happening right about here. Right now it's about 5:30 in the morning, and yeah. So EU stuff starts at like 4 o'clock my time in the morning, so it's I'm ruining my sleep patterns trying to race in GTSRL. It's interesting from R2. He's trying to recover as much damage as possible, but he just can't make it past. He's going to be catching up to Zio all over again. And on slightly more burnt out fronts from his front wheel drive layout. It'll be interesting to see if he can do it. Cole's gap to the second place is almost 11 seconds now at the halfway point. Pretty safe, I would say.